How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to Mexico. So, as you will see here, we're in a pretty good position as we come round the finish line. We are in P9. We do not have DRS, though. That's the only problem. Fuel is getting a little bit low. Obviously, those problems with the MG UK aren't helping us, so ERS is in big trouble, not allowing us to put in that extra power. However, there's still one stop to go for everybody, so the pit stop is going to be key, I think, going forward here. Can we get a good stop?
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing
Awesome news, Jeff. Awesome news. Ocon nearly 10 seconds adrift now, which is great news. Looking like, as long as there's no horrendous errors, as long as we don't spin the car, as long as we don't get any damage, should we get close enough to Perez and Kvyat, as long as we keep pushing the car, we should be okay. As long as the MG UK holds out as well, because remember Jeff said we could be forced to retire, but you know, we're 1.4 seconds down. We're not going to be getting DRS at all from these guys at the moment. I really don't think there's a chance that we get DRS now, probably for the rest of the race. I think that was a lot better through that section though, actually. We are going to be quite close. We're closing the gap a little bit, but it's definitely our power output is just not as good as these guys in front. However, our late braking is definitely helping us. Oh, I don't know if we locked up a little bit there. That's some terrible cornering, and we're going to be way down now. Losing time again there to Sergio Perez. Nobody into the pits just yet though. We'll slap on that overtake button again. It looks to me like the front two are miles ahead. The front two are miles ahead. Look on the minimap. Those two are way ahead. I think, is it maybe Vettel and Bottas, I'm assuming? Because I think Hamilton's like just in front. Hamilton's having a very slow start to the race. So hopefully we can see anybody else on the track. I don't know. Those guys can probably pit and still come out in front of us. It's not looking great though. We are dropping back now from Sergio Perez and Danny Kvyat. But they should soon pit. And it'll be interesting to see, because when they pit, they will be giving away their strategy before I do. So I don't think we're going to push these. We could push these mediums further and try and do, like, I don't know, 10 laps on the softs, but I feel like that would be very, very risky. Very risky. Let's see what the tyre wear is like. It is 30%. I mean, we could probably go for another 5 or 6 laps quite easily. Maybe we do push on to some softs, because we'll have used 2 compounds, which, you know, are the rules. We'll have used some softs and some mediums. We could push a set of softs at the end of the race. We could push a set of softs at the end of the race. It would be risky. The question is, when does Jeff want us to pit? You know, we're too far behind to get any DRS now. We're miles ahead of Esteban Ocon. You know, do we take a risk? This season has been quite a lot of risks, and they've always kind of backfired on us, to be totally honest with you. Whenever we've taken a risk, it's backfired. Ricciardo and Sainz are both in the pits. This could be interesting. I doubt we'll see what tyres they go for when they come out. It will be interesting to see, because if they go for some different tyres, it might be interesting to see. Obviously, these other cars in front, I kind of want to see when these two pit in front of me. That's going to be the big telltale sign of, are we going to do the right thing? I think we could risk it, you know. There's, what, 15 laps to go, 16 laps to go. If we got another 5 or 6 laps, if we got another 5 or 6 laps out of these mediums, we could push softs to the end of the race. The only problem is when we did push softs in the USA, obviously we struggled at the end, and we did crash because of that. Because we pushed those softs way too hard. Now, I could play it safe, guarantee us, what, a few points. I doubt we'll come ahead of Sainz and Ricciardo. It's tough to say. I'm going to react to maybe what these guys in front do, but it's very difficult to say what they're going to do. I almost need Jeff to tell me, right, this is what Perez is doing. Because if Perez puts on softs, I can probably get away with it. But you know, if these guys put on softs, I think I can get away. There goes Perez. Okay, Perez is in. Okay, Perez is in. Hamilton's in. Vettel is in. Vettel's gone medium again. So I think we can push some softs at the end here, guys. Jeff has said to box this lap. It's between lap 22 and 27. I mean, if I can push a couple more laps out of this, I know I'm not competing with Sebastian Vettel, but if I can push a few more laps out of these tyres, there's a very big chance that we could finish quite strongly on this. Vettel's going to probably breeze past us soon. It wouldn't take too long. He's on mediums as well. Obviously, I've got another stop to make as well. I don't know. I think Vettel may have been the race leader, so obviously I'm not going to hold him up for very long. I almost need him to battle more with Danny Kvyat to see if those guys can struggle, I don't know.
Condition is still looking good.
Jeff says tyres looking good, so I'm going to stay out for at least another lap or so until maybe we start to really notice that we're struggling. But it's more through this section here that I don't want to struggle through, because if you start struggling through here, this is when you can really bin it quite easily. There is a lot of runoff though, so we're keeping ahead of Vettel. I'm going to try and keep ahead of him as much as I can, obviously. I may as well. The late braking's doing quite well for us as well. Fuel, not too shabby. I think we try and go lean maybe on an in-lap. Oh, it's tough. It's tough to decide what to do here on the management side of things. Danny Kvyat goes into the pit. We are going to go ERS mode and we're going to go flying around the outside here. Vettel is probably going to overtake us. Bottas, everyone's in the pit, so we're now P2. We are P2 and we may actually leapfrog into P1. Yes, we do. With Sebastian Vettel right behind us. I'm going to go lean fuel for a little bit here because I think it's probably about time we tried to save a little bit of fuel for later on. Now, this is a tough one. This is a very tough strategy because our tyres aren't too bad. They're only coming up towards 45%, 50% tyre wear. I feel like we might as well just let Sebastian Vettel go ahead of us here. I'm going to actually ease off here and I don't want to hit the back of him, so I am just going to let him through. I'll try and stick with him for a little bit maybe and see what happens. I feel like after we get through these corners we'll go back to standard fuel because we've saved, maybe 0.1. Oh no, standard fuel, there we go. Bit of a malfunction on the buttons there, I was pressing the wrong buttons there, my bad. Getting a bit too panicky, worrying about what I've got to do. We've got Bottas right behind us as well now. We do get DRS actually, so that will pull us along nicely. Now, I think we go for a couple more laps and see if we can get maybe 6 or 7 laps. I don't know, maybe try and get to lap 25, 26 and then we go for like 10 laps on the softs. I think it's doable. I don't feel like this track is crazy draining on the tyres, so we're going to go around again here. Maybe I wait till the tyre warning light comes on the dashboard. As Bottas surely here with ERS, DRS, superior car. He's got to pass us surely. He's got to pass us. I think we just let him go. Oh, yellow flag up ahead. We're going to let Bottas go cruising through. Who has come off up here? Vettel's got a problem. Sebastian Vettel, the race leader, has a problem, and he is pulling up. Or is he? He's letting us through. He has a problem. Vettel is out the race by the looks of things, guys. He is.
Caution. The virtual
Okay.
safety car is
Oh, that's such a shame that the virtual safety car has come out just now. That's such a shame that it's come out just there. Let's go to lean fuel actually, because we can save some fuel. That kind of benefits us a little bit, but it's a real shame that we couldn't. If we were closer to the pits, we could have pitted under virtual safety car, and that would have helped us massively. Tyres are still looking good though, still feeling quite good. Kind of cruise through here, which is nice, but just kind of going to stick with Valtteri Bottas here and see what happens. Right, safety car is ending. Still nothing on the tyres. Still nothing on the tyres, guys. So we are going to keep on pushing these tyres, I think. There we go. Racing underway again. We've saved ourselves quite a bit of fuel there as well, which is good. We should get DRS as well off of Valtteri Bottas. I know we're going to be quite far back from him. We're not challenging him for first place here at all. However, we may as well take DRS because that will pull us a bit closer, or a bit further away, sorry, from the cars behind. I think we pit, and I think we go for some softs. Because nothing has come up still on the dashboard almost saying that the tyres are bad. So I think we just keep on going. We've got DRS again here.
We're leading our teammate by 48.
Whilst we're kind of near to Bottas, we may as well take the opportunity because DRS is going to drag us along, pull us away from Leclerc a little bit there. I know we're not really battling with those guys, but it will help us for sure. Sainz and Ricciardo did go for the mediums. I think we push a little bit harder, and I think we go for the softs. Once the warning light comes on, I think we go in, we pit for the softs. This could be an exciting race. That safety car's helped us, for the best part of, what, half a lap or so? That half a lap has allowed us to, ease the tyre wear as well for half a lap, which is great. It's allowed us to gain plenty more fuel so we can run in standard mode for a lot longer. We're definitely losing a bit of grip though, and we're going to be losing the DRS now to the car ahead. I doubt we're going to come out anywhere near Ricciardo and Sainz. We did overtake them in the pits, so we're still not really racing those guys. It's more Kvyat and Sergio Perez.
Is 8.9 seconds.
It's Kvyat and Perez who are really racing here in this race. We're going to keep on pushing. The tyre wear is getting up there now. They're 55% of the front left, so it is getting to that stage where we're starting to get a bit warm. 11 laps to go, I think it is. So we're looking fairly comfortable and fairly confident right now. We're surely going to drop down to about P8. Maybe if we come out just behind Sergio Perez, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, because those guys may be still sort of dragging each other through with the DRS. It's going to be an interesting climax to the race here, guys, because although we don't have the power output, we're doing okay. We are, obviously we're in second. It's kind of, we should have been in P3 anyway because of Vettel retiring. However, we've got a stop to make. We're not going to see these tyres through to the end of the race. That would be a miracle. Imagine if we could do that. Like, I mean, if you were really, really good at your tyre wear, you could really push for like one-stop strategies on some of these tracks. If you went for like, I don't know, mediums for a long way and took them deep into the first stint, you could do okay. But it's so risky to try anything like that. Oh, we've been in ERS mode for the whole time. So I do feel like Jeff should be like, you do know you've still got your ERS on? Like, I feel like he should give you a little warning, because now we've burnt a lot of ERS there on that lap, kind of unnecessarily. We are still looking quite good though through the race. I think we keep on pushing because
Be aware the car behind has newer tyres. Car behind on newer tyres.
I think we keep on pushing because the tyres are feeling okay, and the further we can go, and you know, the more time we can get for the softs, the more we can push the softs. Really, I think we go in for maybe we finish this lap and maybe come in. I don't know. That would probably give us what, 8-9 laps to go. I think maybe we should pit this lap. I think we box this lap, guys, and we take a chance. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That'd be 9 laps on the softs. 9 laps on the softs. I feel like 9 laps on the softs could be quite good. Obviously, the tyre wear is still not really an issue on the mediums. I don't know if we go for one more lap. However, obviously the cars behind are gaining. I think it's time to go in for the softs. I think we're going to box this lap. Let's make a judgment call.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
And we're going to box this lap, Jeff. We're coming in this lap, guys, for the softs. We're going to really push it. Soft, medium, soft. I think we've done a very good stint on these mediums. There you go. The warning light has just come on, actually, for the medium tyres. So, perfect time to come into the pits. Lap 27. We changed the strategy, so we are going to be coming in and getting some soft tyres. So here we go. This will be interesting to see where we come out. I'm very aware we're probably going to drop down to behind Sergio Perez. However, if we can be anywhere near not Carlos Sainz, if we can be anywhere near Perez and Danny Kvyat, we could be in for something pretty special. Let's quickly flick that onto lean fuel as well whilst we're in the pits. We're probably one of the last people to make a stop. They're just coming through sector 3. I think we're going to come out quite far behind them, actually, as we do finally take a stop here.
Exit now.
There they go. They're both on medium tyres.
Pit strategy complete. See these
They're
tyres
both on
racing
medium
again.
tyres. Okay, here we go. 3.7 seconds. These guys, however, do have medium tyres on. This could be a dramatic finish to the race, guys. What do we got? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 9 laps to go on the soft compound. The only issue we have, we're not really the fastest because of the power. If we had the MG UK performing at its best, I feel like we could get even closer. However, 4 seconds over 9 laps is very doable. You can see already we're down to 3 seconds behind. Just proves you how fast the soft tyres are this year. I think they've done a fantastic job at Codemasters this year, getting the tyre compounds to really show a huge difference in pace and grip as well, for sure. And we are really pushing here. This is going to be a push for, I think maybe we chase the top 5. We could even potentially put in the fastest lap of the race here, because everybody else is on mediums. We need to maybe save up our ERS for a lap or two and really just push for one big lap here. I think actually, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to push it this lap. We're going to go for this lap. Here we go. Rich fuel, overtake mode, down the back straight, or home straight, sorry.
We're not going to be able to run in this.
Fastest sector 2, fastest sector 3. So obviously if we didn't pit, we would have been good.
5.1 seconds.
Here we go. There we go, that pit stop as well, obviously helping us massively with our ERS deployment as well. A good break in the pits for that. So we're looking pretty strong. Here we go. I tell you what, guys, this should be a breeze to pass these two. I tell you what, the soft tyre really makes a difference. That is just some fantastic driving from us, though, I think, because obviously we've had a fantastic stint on the mediums. I think the pit window was on 22 to 27. We took them right to lap 27. So we push those tyres very well. We should be in the DRS zone here as well, you know. Oh, he's broke too late, and now we might have lost it. We might get away with it though, because you can kind of correct yourself a little bit if you can get on the curbs. And that's actually a fantastic sector there. That was actually a very good sector. We haven't got much to use for the overtake, but we're going to be pretty close here. We go very fast again through sector 2. We're looking to set up our fastest lap of the race again here. You can see just how fast these tyres are at the end of the race. Tell you what, there's definitely someone for the taking here, surely. I've gone rich fuel. I'm not going to go rich fuel for very long though. We should get DRS as well here. I don't think we're going to get a slipstream off of these guys. We're burning. The ERS just burns, doesn't it? Oh, the ERS just burns off. We should be within DRS again here. We are very close now, guys. We are very close. This is again where we need to be very careful though not to take unnecessary damage to the wing. We've got to be careful. We've got the speed. We've got the tyres now for sure. I think 6th place is a great opportunity here. This is going to be a very good opportunity. Some very good points here. Danny Kvyat and Sergio Perez. I'm coming for you guys. Here we go. Come on. Not long left to go in the race though. That's the only issue. I need to pass them soon because all the cars in front, although they're more powerful, obviously, like I've said, these tyres make a huge difference to how fast you can go. Not ideal again there, but we might be able to correct ourselves here, and we do quite well actually. And now we're really coming in. Are we going to get it here? Oh, I could have gone overtake mode, I guess, but I feel like it's too risky. I think a lunge down the inside is a little bit risky as well here. Just going to ease off through this corner. I think the home straight could be where we really try to attack. We need to get very close to Sergio Perez, though. That's the problem. He just has more power coming out of the corner. We now are in ERS mode. We're trying so hard to push with him, but it's so tough because the racing point is so quick. We've got that DRS, but so does Perez. We should be gaining on Danny Kvyat like crazy. We've got that slipstream as well from Perez. We're really close to Perez now as well. We are close to Perez. I did break a bit early there because I got a little bit confused what I was doing with my ERS, but oh, we're so close to these cars now in front. It's crazy. If we had the MG UK at full power, I think we'd be causing them a lot of trouble. We would be causing them a lot of trouble. I mean, I think 6th place is kind of the focus here in this race. I think we just focus on Kvyat. I don't know who's ahead of Danny Kvyat, but I think it might be, it was earlier, it was Lewis Hamilton. I don't know if it still is. I think it may be Lewis Hamilton, I'm not too sure. I think it's actually Danny Ricciardo, isn't it? It's actually Danny Ricciardo. I just looked on the minimap and just caught a glimpse there. I think it is just about Danny Ricciardo. Oh, I need to position myself there. That's where I need to position myself. Okay. We've learned. This could be our attack down here. Not this lap, obviously, but I think that's where we should attack. That's where we should attack. I should position myself way better. Not worry about the first 2 corners, just worry more about the exit of that section. And I think that's where we get them. I think that's where we get them. We are going to run rich fuel, actually. I'm going to try and push this here. I'm going to push this a little bit, you know. There's half a chance here. There is half a chance down the straight here, actually. I don't think we're going to get him, but we're definitely pushing closer. We are just 0.4 seconds behind now. I need to find that brake zone, and that's going to be tight again, but we've got on the power quite well there, actually. It's a shame we clipped that curve a slight bit. Going to look at an ERS, maybe a little dive bomb here. It's definitely not on, is it? It's definitely not on. It's just too risky. I don't want to risk taking any damage, to be honest. That's the problem. Oh, see there again, I could have pushed it, but I just really don't want to risk the damage when I know that this position, these 2 positions are ours for the taking. We do only have 4 and a bit laps to go though, so we are going to have to start lining up. This could be the one. I just need to line this up well and we'll be okay. I think we've lined it up perfectly this time. We're going to go overtake mode. I'm going to go for the dive bomb. I think we're going to... It's quite a long way back, though. Ah! We get it. Can we stick it? We do. We do. Danny Kvyat, you're next. You're next. Are we within the DRS zone? I think we might just about get DRS on him as well here. We've still got ERS on as well. We're going to go rich fuel. We've got past Sergio Perez, though. We've got past Sergio Perez. That's the main thing. We don't have much ERS, unfortunately. ERS is gone. We're going to have to use rich fuel to stay ahead here because he's gaining on us. He's got slipstream. Latifi's out. I don't know if that helps us, you know. I think this maybe helps us because we can save up some more fuel here. can save up some more fuel here, and this could be quite good for us actually. Oh, there's Latifi. He's out of the race. If that delta can, we need to hover near that delta and make sure we stick near to Danny Kvyat, to be honest. But I don't know if we can push for this here. It's going to be close.
Ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta.
Virtual safety car ending.
Flags.
Right, here we go. DRS is back on as well. We're within a second to Danny Kvyat, so we should get the DRS again. I just need to make sure I line myself up here because this seems to be the best place to do a dive bomb, doesn't it? Underneath them. And we may have lined ourselves up perfectly here. I think we are. We're going to go overtake mode. We've got ERS, DRS, bit of slipstream. And this should be P6 for us. There we go. Right, we've got 3 laps to go now. Can we get anything on Danny Ricciardo? He's 6.3 ahead. It's a long way to try and make a comeback there. That extra sort of half a lap of fuel might help now as well. We'll go rich fuel, try and get away from Danny Kvyat. He's going to have the speed, the slipstream. He's going to have DRS. Got to remember, we do have the tyres though. We've got the softs. So I feel like we could be okay. 6.3 to Danny Kvyat. Sorry, to Danny Ricciardo, sorry. Danny Ricciardo, he's quite a way ahead. I don't know if we can get 5th. We've got 2 seconds a lap we've got to catch. 2 seconds a lap we've got to catch. I think we've probably spent a bit too long behind Perez and Kvyat there. Obviously the safety car, virtual safety car didn't really help either. I mean, we gained a bit of fuel, but
Is only a second down on you. 1 second.
it's going to be tight though. It's going to be tight. We've gained a little bit already. We were 6.3, so we're down to 5.6 in this half a lap. 5.4 actually. Could be quite close with Danny Ricciardo here actually. If we can just keep on driving like we've been driving, there's a chance of a 5th potentially. Hamilton's ahead of him as well, so Hamilton seems to be very slow this race. I don't know if there was a problem with his engine or what, but he's been very slow. We're down to 5 seconds behind Ricciardo now. Our fastest sector 2 of the race. Personal best there. Down to 4.7 it said there. I don't know if we can really get too close. We're going to need a bit of a miracle, I think, if we're going to push for that position. We're going to go rich fuel. I'm going to run the fuel right down here. Try. We've gained a second in that lap, so it's something. Kvyat's fallen back. Perez has fallen back, so we're in quite a good position, really. 2 laps to go, though. I don't think we're going to be able to catch Danny Ricciardo. I think he's probably way too far ahead. Can't see us getting to him, to be honest with you. Can't see us getting to him. We're going to go rich fuel again. I'll try and burn some of this fuel, make our car as light as possible. This lap plus 1 more. P6 would be fantastic if we got it, to be honest. I'm not overly worried if we catch Ricciardo or not, but it would obviously be nice to try and push him. But I think we're just a little bit too far back from him. We'll see what happens here. Let's see if we can catch him up. We are not far away at all. 4.6. I think we're maybe gaining a second a lap, but I don't think we're going to be able to grab him just yet. Down to 4.2. It's going to be a bit of a crazy final lap if we do get there.
Gap ahead is 4.3 seconds.
I mean, it would be some miracle drive if we could catch him. I mean, unless Hamilton or someone can hold him up for us for a bit, but I think we're going to be just too far back to make any kind of play here. It's going to have to be something absolutely ridiculous if we were going to do it. Let's go for that rich fuel. Let's get the ERS on as well. Let's try and burn it all off. Should be okay. For all of this, we are pushing hard. Got to manage that fuel a little bit though. Going to go at 0.05. I think we're going to switch it down. It might be okay down the straight here. We're going to flick it back to standard here. We are 4.4 down. I think there's no way we catch Danny Ricciardo here. We'll use our ERS as well. 4 seconds adrift, but hey, what a race, guys! What a race! What a race! Started in P10, we've worked our way up to P6. No front wing changes this time. We did do a change in strategy though, which was pretty good. Change in strategy definitely worked some wonders for us, for sure. I don't think we're going to have the power to maybe set a fastest lap of the race, but we're not going to be a million miles away from it, I don't think though, you know. I think for that we really needed like something special. Bottas wins the race. We're putting in a PB again here by the looks of things. On our final lap we've really pushed hard, haven't we? We pushed Danny Ricciardo quite hard, but gained 6 seconds away from the guys behind us already, so just goes to show you we've put in some fantastic final laps here. And we're going to smash it through the overtake mode. We're going to probably run out of fuel as we cross the line. Perfectly done, perfectly executed race there, guys.
That's the end of the race. We'll see.
P6, there we go. What a race. What a race. P6, I'll be pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. Driver of the day, Max Verstappen. He must have gained a lot of positions. I think he started way back on the grid. Absolutely great attempt by us there. P6 after starting P10. Obviously we qualified stupidly in P2. I think we might up the difficulty a tiny amount. Maybe we'll go up another 5. That was a great race though. P6, we smashed it with that strategy change for mid-race. We were going to go soft, medium, and I think we would have come 8th place there. We've gained 2 places from that beautiful stint 2, driving those medium tyres, probably an extra 5 laps compared to what Jeff wanted them. So we've done really, really well there with tyre management. I'm really, really happy with that. Hopefully you guys are happy that we've got a fantastic result after a pretty poor race in the USA. Obviously we had that 10 place grid penalty as well. But do leave a thumbs up, do subscribe if you're new, leave me some comments down below. How did you like the drive? Hopefully I've impressed you with that one. The wheel, we're definitely getting better at it. And I'll see you for the next race soon in Brazil.